Truth, culture, politics, no filter. This is Jamaica 87.
Commissioner, it sounds good to use that title in your reference. How are you, my friend?
Good. Welcome to Providence, Yali, Turks.
Pleasure.
Good to hear.
Good morning, Prime Minister. How are you? Governor of the Turks and Caicos Islands.
Oh, great pleasure. My first time meeting you.
Yes, it is indeed.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Morning, Mr. Prime Minister.
Morning.
Members are assembled and parade. They are waiting your majesty.
Sure.
Permission to stand in with you, sir.
Please. I must tell you, your island is very beautiful.
They are rock stars around the island, and I've got a lot of the in the schools. They're all saying, "I want to be like the Jamaican police officers." So there's a swagger. I have to say that they're inspiring across our children.
Well, we are very happy to hear this. Very happy to hear this. Inspector.
Good evening, Mr. Babe.
Good. How are you? What's the size of your local police force?
It's about 380.
380.
When I remember, we have a whole archipelago that we have to police.
Yes, yes. So the geographic spread requires you to have a higher concentration.
2024 we had 48 murders, which was the highest within Caribbean and Latin America per capita.
Per capita, yeah.
It was over 104. By 2025, that was cut to 27, which is a 44% reduction. And since September of 2025, we haven't had one murder.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So for this year, we are 100% down in murder. All major crimes are down. We are 58% reduction in major crime for this year.
Excellent.
And the team has contributed significantly.
Excellent.
to that.
Sergeant.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Number 17512, Sergeant Nixon West. From Manchester, sir.
Manchester. Sergeant.
Morning, sir. Sergeant 15028. I'm from Yellow St. Thomas Street.
Sergeant Mackenzie.
How you doing, sir? Lovely to meet you again. The last time we met was at the last top cup.
Oh, yes.
I'm number 12628, Sergeant Algeria Mackenzie. I'm from Clarendon.
How are you, Sergeant?
Number 18939, Detective Sergeant Oshie Robinson. I'm from St. Catherine.
20963, Roman Gonzalez from the parish of St. Catherine also. Linstead to be exact.
No, Linstead, Wagwalk, that area. We noticed that there's a little flaring up going on there.
Yes, sir.
But when you go back, you're going to put things in order.
Definitely. Yes, sir.
17209, Constable Durban Jr., sir.
Morning, sir. Number 21101, Constable Orion Watt. I'm from Clarendon.
Morning, sir. Number 23061, Constable Joreen Powell. I'm from Manchester, based in Clarendon.
So, Constable Powell, what's the main difference between policing in the Turks and Caicos and policing in Jamaica?
Turks and Caicos is a smaller island versus the Jamaica. It's easy for us to maneuver in terms of carrying out our operational duties. So there's a lot of learning experience here in terms of Turks is a diverse island, so there's a lot of different languages for us to learn. So it is more of a advanced step for us with language barriers.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Constable 22087, Constable Marnabody. I'm from Clarendon Station in Westmoreland.
Morning, sir. Number 17242, Detective Constable Damon Brown. I'm from the parish of St. Thomas.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How is it policing here in Turks?
Good morning again, sir. Number 23294, Constable Hilary Hutchinson. Coming over here with the strategies that we would have already learned in training, along with the different experiences that we would have in Jamaica. It has helped us a lot in maneuvering the different obstacles that we might have faced while we have been here. So that has caused us to have a great success.
Very good. Constable Stewart, do you think your training in Jamaica has prepared you for this?
Good morning, sir. Police Constable 22177, Malik Stewart. I am amongst a few other members who are a bit more advanced in training. Being a level 3 tactical officer, sir, has done a lot for us. Help us to maneuver the terrain and the tactical training. It has done a lot. Not only whilst on duty, sir, but off duty.
Sergeant Walker,
Yes, morning again, sir.
how do you find policing here in the Turks compared to Jamaica?
Well, sir, this is a country that has a very different dynamic compared to Jamaica. And coming from a concrete jungle, as I say, we believe in train hard and fight easy. Coming here and dealing with a different dynamic where it's lesser than hardened criminals that we're used in Jamaica, it has been fairly easy. Notwithstanding, their dynamic has been different, and the culture of the persons and the criminals here has been different, where we have adjusted due to the training initiatives from our commissioner here, Sir Fitzbailey, and the training staff here. We've adjusted well, and we've been able to curb the crime here.
All right, Sergeant, how are you?
I am great, sir.
So tell me, is this an opportunity to exercise community policing?
Based on our work and ethics, persons are gravitating towards us as police officers in these areas, so we are able to communicate more in a more mutual way, even though the language barrier exists. But when we do the foot patrols through these areas and speak with the people and express why we are here and our goals, they are very much glad for us, and I think it works well for us.
Excellent, excellent.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning. So give me a brief as to how your team has been performing.
Alright, so I'm the Detective Inspector in charge of the intelligence of the mission, Ryan Hutchinson. So upon coming here, there's a lot of dynamics that exist, on the island. You said it earlier on as well, in terms of Jamaica preparing us to come here to execute our duties effectively. And coming to the island, we learned that there were two major criminal organizations. So in Jamaica, we term them as gang, they term them as OCGs here. So when we learned about them, predominantly one maybe on the Asian side and TI side and so on, we built out our source networks and so on, and so we realized that a comprehensive intelligence strategy directed our operational responses and so on. And that's where you're now seeing the reductions that we're seeing. If you look at, for example, in 2024, when compared to 2025, you will see like incremental increases from 6%, 7% to 10%. If you look at the statistics now, you will see where we're having a 100% reduction in murders, 80% in shooting, and for robberies, we looking meandering about 60 to 70. Now, we specifically, focused on these three main areas because we realized upon our assessment that these were the areas that were giving a lot of issues on the island and so on. And so our team basically segued into, addressing these root causes in terms of what is affecting the OCGs and their operations and so on.
Excellent, excellent. It says a lot about Jamaican policing, and that the strategy that we have created to address crime in Jamaica is adaptable and can be transplanted in other areas because the underlying challenges are the same.
So we realized from early that it's good for regional integration as well. The fact that we're coming from a different jurisdiction, things occur differently across borders.
The crime in Jamaica, Turks and Caicos Islands and Haiti, it's transnational.
Transnational and connected.
One of the most prolific gangsters from Jamaica, who we believed for a long time was in Haiti. We came here and saw it. So he traveled to the Turks and Caicos Islands through Haiti to Jamaica. Yeah, and he was back and forth to Jamaica, Turks and Caicos Islands, and he speaks fluent Creole.
There you go.